Hi, my name is Monica. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do an eye makeup tutorial today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but we'll just find out together. The first thing that I'm gonna do is go in with an eye primer. The eye primer I use is just an e.l.f. eye primer. The letters came off so you can't see them. Honestly, you could use concealer. You could honestly use anything. Foundation for an eyelid primer. Just something that's gonna help your eyeshadow stay there, you know, something tacky, you know. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying? And then all I'm gonna do is blend it out with my finger. And then after this, I like to put some powder because like it's tacky, but whenever I start with my first transition shade, I don't want it to stick. Like I don't want the color to stick onto like my eyelid because it's kind of tacky. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully you understand me. What I'm using is just Stay Rimmel Matte, and it's in Silky Beige. And I'm just using a BH Cosmetics powder brush, and I'm just gonna put it in there. And then I'm just gonna put some on my eyelids to set that eyelid primer. Okay, now for eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Morphe brushes. I know it's dirty. I'm sorry, my apologies. But I'm going to be using the Morphe brushes, and it's the Jaclyn Hill palette. It looks like this. And I'm in with this shade. They don't have names, so I'm just going to go in with this shade. It's like a purple taupey purple color. And I'm just going to tap off the excess. And this is going to be my transition shade, and I'm just going to start it in the crease. And you just want to blend it in. I'm not really putting this like right in the crease, and it doesn't have to be perfect. After you've blended the color in, honestly, I think somebody used my eyeshadow brushes because, or maybe I don't know, but this color is not coming out how I want it to. It's like real pink. Why is it so pink? I'm gonna go in with this color. And it's the one right next to it. And it's more of a like a brown warm shade with a little bit of purple, like a purple tint. And I'm just going to continue putting this in my crease. Okay. And after that, I'm going to go in with this brown color. Honestly, I'm just going in like a row. Like I'm going to use all 4 of these colors. And I'm on this one. And this is like a light brown color. If you don't have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, like you have alternatives. Like I know there's got to be colors out there that look similar to these. So I'm just going to continue blending this into my crease. Honestly, it's not even really the crease. Like I'm kind of just making it messy. But it's mostly on my crease, you know. Okay, and after that, I know it looks a little crazy, but have some faith in me. Next, I'm going to go in with a darker brown. And just tap off the excess and just continue putting it in the same area we've been putting the last 3 shades. And the key to all this, you really just need to blend. Blend, 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 blend. That's all you need to do. I promise. Like, as long as you're blending, you Gucci. I'm going to go in with this. It's like a orangey tan taupe color. Just going to keep proceeding to put it in the same place that I've been putting the other colors. The next color I'm going into is going to be, I'm going to put in the crease, I'm going to blend this color and this one. This one's like a maroon. This one's like a dark maroon. I'm just going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to put it like in the crease. Like I want it to be real like indented, you know, like I want most of the darkness to be in the crease but like blended out. after you've put that color in, I'm just going to go back in with the blending brush and I'm just going to blend it out. And then after that, we're going to move on to the lid. I'm just going to go back into the Morphe palette. And I'm going to use this color right here in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And it's this one. I don't know if the lighting's hitting good, but okay. My eyeshadow wanted to fall out. No. Anyways. And I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to put some eye drops. Yes, I said eye drops. I'm going to put some eye drops on it because it helps the eyeshadow like stand out more. And then I'm just going to rub it in this color. And I'm just going to put it on the lid. You're mostly wanting to focus this on the lid. Like, you kind of want to do I'm not trying to do a cut crease, but I just want it really just on the lid. And after you've done that, I want it to be a little bit more sparklier, if that's a word. But I'm going to go in with Amber Rush by L'Oreal. It comes in like this little palette. This little like... Honestly, I don't even know what this is called. I have a brain fart. But it looks like this. And I'm just going to dip the same brush I just used. And I'm just going to add it to the lid. And then after you're done with that, I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. Not a pencil brush. Honestly, I don't even know what this is called. But it's from BH Cosmetics. It's like a little brush like this. It's rounded. And I'm going to go in with a black. And the Morphe palette doesn't have a black. So I'm going to use the nudes. And I'm going to use the black that's in here. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to add it to the outer corner of my eyelid. Because I really want this to be the darkest spot. And then after you've done all that, and you've added the black, we're just going to go in with the BH Cosmetic blending brush, and we're just going to blend it all out so it doesn't look like this, because you don't want it to look like this. After you've blended that all out, we're going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're just going to use this like white frost, and then it's like a yellow frosty color, and we're just going to use these two. We're going to put this right on our brow bone, and since we added that black on, the rosy color that we put on the lid, it's kind of faded a little, so I'm just going to go back into the L'Oreal, and I'm just going to use my finger this time, and I'm just going to put it in, and I'm just going to add it back to my lid. And then once we've added that rose color back onto our lid, I'm just going to grab a wipe, and I'm just going to, I know this might be nasty, but I'm going to lick it and clean up the edges so it's more sharp and it looks cleaner instead of like this. And then after we've done that and we've cleaned up the edges, I'm going to add a wing liner. And I'm going to be using, where it at though? Oh. The liquid liner that I used is the NYC High Definition Liquid Pen, I guess. It looks like this. I got it at Walgreens, and I'm just going to add a quick wing liner, and then I'll be back. And I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. I'm sure you guys have heard about this. Everybody talks about this. This is 105 Natural Beige. And I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand. And I'm going to just dot it equally around my face. And then after I've dotted it all around my face, I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques foundation brush, I believe. Maybe that's what it's called. I don't know. But it looks like this. I got it at Ulta. And I'm just going to buffer it into my face. And once I've tapped that all in my face, on my face, whatever you want to call it. But once I've done my foundation, I will go in with concealer. The first concealer I'm going to go in with is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to apply this under my eye, on my forehead, in the middle of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. For my second concealer, I use the Fit Me. And the one I use is in 20 Sand. And I'm just going to go over the spots that I put the Age Rewind concealer at. And once I've applied it, I'm going to go back in with the Real Techniques foundation brush, buffering brush, whatever this is, I'm going to go back in with it. And I'm just going to buff this out. Honestly, you may think like, dang, you should wear a lot of foundation and concealer. But I don't care. I feel like if you're happy with the amount or less amount of makeup you put on, you do you. Like, you be happy with whatever you want to do. Like, that's just how I feel. And then once I'm done blending out my foundation and my concealer together, I'm going to set it with powder. I'm just going to go back in with the Stay Matte Rimmel, the one that we used at the beginning for the eyes, and I'm just going to reuse the powder brush by BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to set my face. After I've set my face, I'm going to bronze. Bronzing is my most favorite part of makeup. I just love bronzing. And I know my lips look like this, and I'm sorry, but hashtag girl problems. But for bronzing, I'm just going to go in with this powder brush. Honestly, it doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not sure. I know I got it from like Walgreens. I had to have gotten it from like Walgreens or Walmart. But I'm going to use like this fluffy brush. Went to the NYX contour palette. And I'm just going to blend all 4 of these shades together to bronze my face. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with more bronzer because bronzing is my favorite part of makeup. I'm gonna use the natural bronzer by Rimmel. And I'm just gonna put it where I put that bronzer, which I put it on my cheeks. I put it on my forehead, well, my like temples and like pretty much my forehead. And then like the excess, I just put it like on my face. So everything kind of looks together. And then I just put it on my jawline as well and blend it down. And then after I do that, okay, I know there's this like light right here, I could see it, and I'm sorry, but I can't do nothing about it, so I'm gonna try to like swoop my way around it. But next, since I don't really contour, I just bronze, I'm gonna go in with the NYX translucent setting powder. And I'm just going to use a BH Cosmetics brush. It's like slanted sideways. It looks like this. And I'm just going to dip it in and then tap off the excess. And I'm just going to like carve it. Like baking, but I'm not baking. I'm just like cleaning it up. After that, I'm going to highlight, which a lot of people love, like that's their favorite part is highlighting, but I just love bronzing. Like I can't help it, I just love bronzing. But I'm going to highlight, I'm just going to use the BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Trio. It looks like this. I got it from Walmart, and I'm just going to be blending all 3 of them together, and I'm just going to add it to the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm going to add it to my nose. I'm going to add some to the center of my forehead. And I'm going to add some on like my temples, I guess that's what they're called. Like right here, you know. And then I'm going to add some to my chin. And I'm going to keep it built just a little. And then I'm going to go in with more highlighter. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlighter. I'm just going to use a little bit. And I'm just going to add it to the like the tops of my cheekbones. And then after we've highlighted, I'm going to proceed back to the eyes. And I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette by Jaclyn Hill. And I'm going to use the first shade we started off with, the transition shade. And I'm just going to dip it into that. And I'm just going to add this to my bottom. And then after we've done that, I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to go in with these two, the two darkest ones that we used. And I'm just going to add them to the bottom of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend it out. And I'm going to be using the blending brush we were using on the top. I'm just going to blend it. And then I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette and I'm just going to add this white. It's like a white crystally pearl color. I'm going to add it to the inner corners of my eyes with my finger. And then after we've added the inner corner, I'm just going to go in with an eyeliner pencil. And it's just the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in black. Well, it's oxy, but you know, black. And I'm just going to tightline the top of my eyelashes. You know what I mean. I'm going to tightline. And then after tightlining, I'm going to just add some mascara and some lipstick and I'll be done. And this is the finished look. This is what it looks like. The mascara I used was, first I went in with the Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal. And then I used the Maybelline Push Up Drama Mascara. And it made my eyelashes pretty dang long. And then for lips, I just used the Matte Naked and Teddy Bear. I put them together. They're both by Milani, and you can get this at Walgreens. And I just put them together, and this is just how it came out. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. I just hope you guys enjoy this makeup look, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.